Hello everyone, Wilfred here. I wanted to make a quick video telling my first month here in Paris. I think it's important to start this conversation off candidly. I came to Paris with less money than I expected to have when I came here. Initially, I was going to land in Paris, go to Budapest, and kind of do like a European tour. But when I landed with $200, I had to reevaluate. I said, I still need to complete a language credit for school. So there's something to be gained by being here. Slowly but surely, I began meeting a few different people, staying at a couple of hostels, staying with the friends that I met and have made here, eating a little here and there. At one point, it was like a Happy Meal a day until I got my first job. That's been kind of great. So I wanted to have like a sense of purpose. I wanted to do things while I'm here, and it took a few conversations with my friends that I've made here that just kind of like gave me the guidance and encouragement I needed to really take advantage of the opportunity that I have to be in a different country, to be completely uncomfortable, to not know anyone, not know the language, and to kind of start from scratch. I've never really been an independent person. I've kind of, had people assist me, parents assist me, friends assist me for a long time. And being in this environment, it's forcing me to kind of want to grow a backbone. But this video is not going to be about me. This video is going to be about Paris and my thoughts on Paris. There are 20 districts in Paris, and I think I've gone to about half of them. There's so many beautiful landmarks, but I was never really expecting a perfect place. When I was 22 years old, I went to New York for the first time by myself, and I think that was kind of the awakening for me, and the expectation, the standard. I'm like, okay, like these like major cities will have their Manhattan, but they'll also have, the other boroughs as well that offers something different and a different like vibe, a different smell, a different expectation. So I didn't have like the highest expectation for Paris. So everything is different and new. I love let me see. This is not a hard question. I love how friendly the people are, kind of like an East Coast friendly. Everyone that I meet, they're like, oh, what do you think of Parisians? What do you think of Parisians? And I was like, when I got to the East Coast, like people weren't like warm like they are in the southern parts of the United States. They're not outwardly warm, but inwardly they have, really big, genuine hearts. I think sometimes you meet people that have like a front or facade or whatever the case is, and then after you dig a little deeper, you find a warm person. And I find that to be true in Paris. I've met some really genuine people that I, care for and care about. Something that I don't care too much for, it is kind of tough to find like a cheap meal here, honestly. It's the city life, so that's to be expected. But that's an easy one to start off. We'll do like four. We'll do four. I love how pretty much each district has a garden. I haven't been to the biggest gardens yet, but these gardens or parks are kind of all throughout, and there's like a standard Parisian garden, and it includes trees, maybe a centerpiece fountain, and gravel sand on the ground, sculptures, and you have a Parisian garden. Park. I don't typically care too much for the gravel sand, but it is a nice, I guess, change from the pavement grass that I'm used to in the States. I just thought about something that I don't love. So I love how amazing Paris is about their bikes. They have so many bike lanes. People are very bike friendly. Bikes definitely I think take paramount priority for the most part. What I don't care for, and I guess it's just part of city life, like drivers can be so aggressive, and it's like the hierarchy is bike, car, pedestrian, and I don't know, every time I'm walking I'm like clutching my pearls, clutching clutching my chest, hoping that, you know, no one gets too close, because they will get right on you and stop, and that can be a bit intimidating. Something that I love, and I guess this will be the last thing, something that I love about Paris is, of course, the history, the culture, the architecture. I like how they preserve their buildings. Most of the districts are not taller than 4 stories, and that way you can see the Eiffel Tower with clarity, and it's beautiful. It's a very well thought out city map, and that's awesome. You know, it doesn't look like, Paris has a very unique look, and I love that. They have preserved it very well. Something that I don't love is many of the older buildings, unfortunately, don't have elevators. So you are walking up like 1,000 steps to get to the 4th floor, 4th, 5th floor, and it's so crazy. Some of the more expensive buildings that you go into will have an elevator, but it's not something that's as common in the States. Like, you know, they're everywhere, and you kind of take it for granted. Then you come here and it's like, okay, we're going to be walking up and down, which is great. I love the exercise. Sometimes it's their long day, or even like a long night. I'm like, how do people do this? You have to be sober enough to get back to the top floor, and it's everyone that I stay with stays on the top floor all the time. It never fails. So that's just how it rolls. Beggars can't be choosers. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video, my 1-month quick review of Paris. Some of the things that I loved, some of the things that I don't care too much for. I can't wait to learn French, dive deeper into the culture, and take you along with me for the journey. If you would like to see more videos like this one, or if you have suggestions about what you want to see in Paris, please let me know. I can't wait to see you guys very, very soon.